Oh, hi everybody, Ezra Levant here. I'm in Ottawa, Canada, about to get on that enormous jet behind me to fly to London because tomorrow Tommy Robinson is having an appeal of his sentence. A couple weeks ago, he had what's called a judicial review of the manner in which he is being held in prison. Unfortunately, that judicial review was rejected. He will remain in solitary confinement for the rest of his term. It was an 18-month sentence. He may be released after 9 months, but that's still an atrociously long time to spend in solitary confinement. And I dare say it was not on the mind of the judge who sentenced him that it would be served in solitary. Of course not. No one serves 9 months in solitary confinement other than perhaps Julian Assange. So tomorrow will be an appeal of the sentence. Not that he was found in contempt. Tommy actually pled guilty to that. This was for publishing the Twitter video that is pinned to the top of his Twitter page, a video that's now been seen well over 150 million times. What this is tomorrow is a appeal before a three-panel judge chaired by no one less than the Lady Chief Justice for England and Wales. I think I got her title right. The most senior judge in the UK, basically, and two other judges will be hearing Tommy's appeal. So you gotta admit they're taking it very seriously. Or you could say that it's a stitch up, or you could say if anyone would have the political power to reduce his sentence, it would be these top judges. I'll be there live tweeting. Basically, that means I sit in the courtroom with my laptop open and I try and type as fast as I can, as accurately as I can, what's going on. Because as you know, there's no video cameras allowed in court. So my stenography is the way to get the word out. Last time I was there, literally millions of people saw what I did, so I know some people find it valuable. There will, of course, be regime media journalists there. Last time I sat next to a reporter from The Guardian, and across from me was the most despicable journalist in England, Dominic Casciani. He works for the state broadcaster, the BBC, just an atrocious man. I do not trust any British mainstream media to report honestly on Tommy's case. There are a few citizen journalists who will likely show up. I look forward to seeing some of them, but I take it upon myself to do, I think, the most comprehensive live tweeting, because I'm a fast typist, is really the reason why. Plus, I am formerly a lawyer, so I have some legal training. I understand some of the terminology. Let me give you an example of one of the things I'm going to look out for. I mean, here's a crazy thing that goes to just how political Tommy's incarceration is. As you know, he's being put in solitary confinement. So that 16 cells have been emptied around his so that no other prisoners can come near him. So there's Tommy's cell plus 16 other cells. And now Tommy has earned the right to do work outside of his own cell. He's like painting things. So they've emptied a further 8 cells so he doesn't come into contact with anyone. They keep him in solitary confinement, but just so he doesn't go loopy, I guess they're letting him paint things, but that's still in solitary. But what's my point? To keep Tommy Robinson incarcerated in the United Kingdom takes 25 jail cells. Now, as you may know, the United Kingdom's prisons are overflowing. So they have released 25 other prisoners to make way for Tommy Robinson. And I say again, HMP Woodhill, the prison, Woodhill Prison, is a very serious, high security prison where there are murderers, where there are terrorists. These are not gentle people. Tommy alone is there for what's called a civil conviction. Putting up a video on Twitter is not a criminal act. It's just defying a court order. I guess it would be like not paying your traffic tickets. It's not a crime in itself. So a civil prisoner is being put in a high security prison, and 25 other violent criminals are released just so that Keir Starmer can keep him in prison. We'll see what happens. I got to tell you, appeals are always a long shot. In my country of Canada, 2/3 of appeals fail. And at the Supreme Court level, 90% don't even get heard. So it is an uphill battle, but I am familiar now with the King's Counsel, the barrister who will be leading Tommy's team. And if anyone can do it, he can. Alistair Williamson, I really admire him. And then there's the team of solicitors that work with the barristers in the UK. Those are different species of lawyers. Anyways, I'm going to make use of the time on the plane. I'm going to review the materials so when I go into court, I'm sort of smart and briefed on things. I will live tweet as much as I can. And during breaks, I don't know exactly how long it's going to go, I'll make little videos. So you can follow it all on Twitter. And tomorrow I'll be using the website TommyReports.com. Now, by the way, I'm flying economy class to get over there. I have one night's hotel in a fairly reasonable hotel, but still between the flight and the taxis and the hotels, probably going to set me back, over 1,000 Canadian dollars, over 500 pounds. If you can chip in to help get me over there, please do. You can do that at TommyReports.com. The reason I feel it's necessary to come all the way from Canada is what I said at the outset. I simply don't trust the Guardian or the BBC or the rest of the regime media over there to cover it fairly. I'm not even looking for them to be pro-Tommy. Can they just be accurate? Until that happens, I'm going to keep coming back over to the UK. So if you can help me out, go to TommyReports.com. And I'll see you tomorrow at the Royal Courts of Justice. I understand things will be getting underway at 10:30 a.m. UK time. I'll be there as early. That's why I'm taking the special flight. It lands very early, so I won't get stuck in traffic from Heathrow to downtown. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for your support. We've got to get Tommy out of there, and we failed with the judicial review. Hopefully we'll succeed with his appeal, and if not, we'll keep on fighting. Thanks very much.